Hey guys, I thought I'd make a quick video answering a question I get a lot. And that's basically why I started using r9k in the first place when I was 14, 15. When I was 15 especially, I had just gone to a new school and I was being bullied really hard. It was completely different from the school I had gone to before, and I just didn't really fit in because I went to a small school before where it was like individuality was encouraged. It was a Quaker school, so it was like that. It was like, and you weren't allowed to bully, but at this school they didn't care. So like I'd have kids tell me to kill myself and tell me that I'm stupid and like call me ugly and just like really like nasty stuff like that. And this basically went on my whole high school career, which is also a reason I stayed online. But yeah, so I went on r9k and I saw these threads. Mind you, r9k was different back then. And it was just people talking about feeling lonely and depressed and like they don't fit in. And I was like, wow, that's totally me. I feel that way too. So I didn't really do my research on the board, but I didn't think it was that dangerous at the time. I just wasn't really thinking, honestly. So like I was bored and I made a thread with a timestamp and was like, hey guys, I said if you could have the top half of the Adidas tracksuit or the bottom half, if you were deserted on an island and you could only have the jacket or the sweatpants from the Adidas tracksuit, which would you have? And like, I don't know, I thought like maybe these people would be fun to talk to them and bring them joy and make some friends by making YouTube videos. And then we made a Skype group and I would get involved with those. And honestly, like, a lot of people think it was mostly pedophiles, but it was a lot of just like high school kids as well on those groups. And so for example, when I was making my YouTube videos, in Spanish class, I was given this project to make a Spanish dish with two classmates and make a video on how to do it in Spanish and share the video in class. So we made the video, and when I shared it in my class, everybody was laughing. Like, a bunch of people were laughing at me most of the class. It was kids older than me too. Like, I was in a higher Spanish class than them. They were like seniors and I was a sophomore, and they were making fun of me and the teacher didn't care or try to stop them. And I started crying in class and people took their phones out and were recording me crying and posted on their Snapchat stories, and stuff like that. And I had people do that a lot, so I ran out of the room. I mean, when school was over, I went home and I just cried and waited for my mom to get home so she could comfort me. I was crying for hours because it was just so humiliating at the time. But then when I saw how people reacted, I had posted a Spanish video on my YouTube for people on 4chan to watch, and they were so nice and they were saying it was like that my Spanish was really good and that it was cute and stuff like that. And it just made me It made me feel good. It made me feel like there were some people that accepted me. So I kept going with that. And basically, as I intruded into this online world more, it felt like all I had at that point, because I really didn't have much in my life. I had no friends. I was bullied at school. So even though I was having a lot of people treat me badly, I had few friends, and I still have some of those friends now, today. I still had a large group of people that did want to watch my videos and care about what I say, and like thought I was cool, and like you guys that still watch and are positive about my videos. So, I mean, I've talked about this before, but I figured I'd make a video on it. But anyway, yeah, that's why I kind of stayed despite the negativity. I thought it was really all I had, and I also didn't want to prove people wrong. I didn't want them to be able to say we bullied her off the internet. And honestly, and people ask me if I regret it. Honestly, obviously, if someone said, do you want to go back in time and have that never happen, I don't know if I want to go through high school again. Honestly, there's a lot of things I wish didn't happen, but I'm content with where I am in my life now, and I'm happy. And honestly, it'd be weird imagining my life being any different despite the downs, the problems I still have in my life, because everybody has problems. So yeah, that was just a rambling video, I guess. But yeah, thank you to those who have supported me, and been nice to me. But yeah, that's why I stayed. It's because I had nothing else. Like this very small life. It felt like I said, I had no friends. I would go to school, go home, go on the computer, and that's what I did for years. I would just go on the internet and go on like Neopets or go on online forums since I was like 7, and go on Reddit since I was like 11, and meme base when I was 10, and that kind of stuff. So that's what I was so used to, and I think that being exposed to the internet and like that culture at a young age did affect my personality and my sense of humor, and that's why I became such a weirdo. But also my autism, and depression. But I mean, I don't know, I just in a weird way, even though people became so cruel to me, I still felt more comfortable being myself, because I had these friends online that were like, thought it was okay to not be like the other people, the normal kids at school that were mean to me, that it was okay to be myself and have the personality I had, the good parts, and the sense of humor. And so I became more okay with who I was, which still got me bullied in high school until I graduated. But still, I think, I don't know if I'd be more content with myself if I didn't go online or not. If I didn't go online at a young age, I don't know where my life would have taken me, and how good I would have felt about myself. But I like being me for the most part. And sorry, that was totally rambling. I don't know what else to say, but yeah, there's some answers if you were wondering.